Mr. Crane, I'm so glad you could join us.
It's about damn time.
Yes, I do apologize for my tardiness. I assure you, the wait will be worth it, though.
And I apologize for Mr. Reardon's attitude. He's a bit of an acquired taste.
Go to hell, Cobblepot!
Can you two quit your bickering for a minute? I want to hear the man's offer.
I understand. Discussing business amongst your partners is normal. You'll all be talking once you get this on the streets.
This is the product you were telling us about over the phone?
It changes the game. It'll top Vertigo. You should be covered by the authorities for the most part. It's derived from a legal drug called Salvia divinorum. I then added capsaicin, another legal...
We don't need the science crap! I just want to know if it works!
Bottom line, Jonathan. What does it do?
It induces delightfully black hallucinations to the user, and then oblivion.
Sounds like any other drug being sold these days.
I've wasted enough of my time!
I agree with Sionis for once. If you want all in, be my guest, Cobblepot.
I'm sorry for my associate's behavior. It's a necessary evil of business, I'm afraid. I have no interest in your drug, Crane. However, I can point you in the direction of a more professional court. A group that flocks together and meets your specific inquiries.
I'd appreciate that. It's the least you could do.
Ogilvy. Nobody talks to me like that. Nobody. You know what to do.
Yes, sir. I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid you have the wrong address.
Alfred, it's me.
Bruce? My word. You've gotten so old.
And you haven't aged a bit.
Well, I haven't lost my hair yet. Come in, please. I see you've wasted no time growing a beard.
You're one to talk.
Touché. However, you might want to shave if you're going to become CEO of your father's company. It'd be better for the public image anyway.
That's the thing, Alfred. Gotham isn't ready to know Bruce Wayne is back.
I beg your pardon?
I told you I needed time to clear my head when I went away. I spent all these years traveling the world, pushing my mind and body to the limit so I could do that. It gave me a sort of insight. The kind that made me realize I could stop a night like the one that murdered my parents from ever happening again.
You want to be a cop?
Commissioner Loeb has been accused of working with the mob. That just means crooked cops and many more like him. I need to be something that weeds that out, something that makes Gotham good again.
It's hard to remember when Gotham was ever good, sir. If you want to do good for the city, you know Wayne Enterprises is the route to go.
They've done fine without me so far. Listen, Alfred, you're the only one I know and trust to help me with what I want to do.
What exactly is that you wish to do, sir?
We will purge this city of its corruption. With your toxin, the men and women who have plagued this city will finally be on the receiving end of getting nightmares.
I'm happy to hear it. Now, about the payment. Hey!
Sucks, doesn't it?
You were with Cobblepot.
Well, at least someone got it right for once. The keyword being were.
What do you mean by that?
The Court of Owls is something Oswald Cobblepot made up. It was never part of Gotham's grand history. It was just a way of getting what he wanted for free. He played you, and he sent me to kill you.
What? No! Don't! I beg you.
Were you not listening? I don't follow his orders anymore. I plan to overthrow him. I just needed to buy time in order to formulate the perfect plan. With your fear toxin, I can finally do what I need to. I can stomp Oswald into the ground and take his empire.
So what then? You're just going to go around cleaning up the streets of Gotham as some sort of vigilante?
It's a start.
And how do you suppose you'll find crime to stop? You're not thinking straight. This is some sort of grieving.
I didn't expect you to understand. That's why I chose to wear this mask. If you wouldn't understand, then nobody would. I'm going to the GCPD so I can look through Loeb's office.
What? You're going to sneak into a police precinct?
It's one of the things I learned while I was away.
Hey, Commish, you in here? Loeb? Must have been the wind.
Bruce, please tell me you're all right.
I'm fine, Alfred. I got a file from Loeb's desk.
You did? Well, what does it say?
It's evidence that he's working with the mob boss dubbed as Penguin.
My word. You actually did it.
If I hand this in, though, it'll only get Loeb. Penguin would flee Gotham before anybody could get to him.
What are you saying?
I'm going after Penguin.
Bruce, no!
Have you dealt with Crane like I asked?
He slipped through my fingers.
What? You buffoon. How is it that a deformed mute is better at doing his job than you? Did you know that Harold managed to get his hand on Victor Fry's cold gun?
I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry doesn't cut it around here. You of all people should know that, Ogilvy. The only thing we settle for is results.
I currently have a strong hold on a part of your neck called the sternocleidomastoid. As long as I keep it there, you can't scream. If I let you go, I need your word that you won't shout for help. I just need some answers. Raise your left arm if you understand.
What do you want from me?
Not from you, from the Penguin. I need you to tell me everything you know about their operation. I'll pay you.
You want me to be your mole?
That's one way of saying it.
You've got yourself a deal. This guy and his partners are nuts anyways.
Partners? What partners?
Philip Reardon and Roman Sionis? I'm surprised you didn't know about them. What are you, a cop or something?
Do I look like a cop?
I guess not. So, what do I call you? Like a codename or something? My friends call me Orpheus.
I don't need a code name, I just need your intel.
Cobblepot!
Crane?
No, not Crane.
I'm the Scarecrow, and it's time you see firsthand what it is that you stole from me.
You thought you could just waltz up here and take me out, eh? Do you not know who I am? I'm the bloody Penguin. I own Gotham.
Freeze! We got your confession. Everyone on the...
No!
Hey man, do you want to get shot? There's nothing you can do.
There is.
Are you crazy?
You can't escape me.
Bloody hell, who are you?
The one that's going to stop you all.
We'll see about that.
No!
You're in.
Up there, I heard something. I knew I heard something. Oh my God!
In other news, Detective Harvey Bullock recently released a statement about the failed attempt of Penguin's arrest.
The pursuit led us onto a rooftop not far from where we are right now. We had heard what sounded like a man screaming just before a swarm of bats flew at us. We believed the body we found in the nest of ground was affiliated with Penguin and had been pushed.
You heard it here, folks. It seems there's some sort of Batman hunting the criminals of Gotham.
It seems you've made yourself newsworthy. Way to stay below the radar, Bruce.
I didn't know it was a bust. That it was something low I became involved in.
Well, now that you know better, we can put this whole Batman business behind us.
No.
No? Sir, you were nearly killed last night. You were lucky for me to develop that counteractive for the drug you were doused with.
I know, but there's still unfinished business. Things the police don't even know about. I found myself an informant, Alfred. He told me about Penguin having partners.
then give an anonymous tip to the GCPD. I will have no part of this nonsense!
I understand if you want to leave. I never told you you had to stay. I'm still doing this, so Alfred, with or without you. And now that I've adopted a title, I can finally use a symbol to make these criminals fear me.
You look ridiculous.